Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the D1NZ National Drifting Championship for 2025. This is round one here at Taupo Motorsport Park. I'm your lead host, Warren Sear. Stephen McIver is away on other duties, and joining me on commentary this weekend, our technical commentator, Kenny Ruddle. Kenny, welcome back.
Yeah, look, really excited. Looking forward to the Pro Championship. We saw some spicy battling in the Pro Sport class. Now it's time to put the 265 semi-slick rubber out on the track and see what the big grip monsters can do.
All right, and bringing us all the pit lane action, Nick Hoyle. Nick, you're down there, the man on the ground?
Yeah, really enjoying this morning down here with all the Pro Sport drivers, some wicked driving and getting the action. We've had a couple of 5-minute calls, so the Pro, what's coming up for you guys right now is going to be outstanding.
Now it is, of course, Kenny, it's a double header round, so round one and round two back to back, so that's going to bring some different challenges in itself. 100 points on offer though for each round.
Yeah, that's right. Big qualifying day yesterday for the Pro Championship. We've got round one today of the season, then round two tomorrow. It's a big ask from the teams. We've got new judges, we've got new competition format, and a whole lot of new rules. So yeah, the style of the battles has changed, and we're going to see some new stuff, new exciting stuff as the season unfolds, because it's a learning experience for everyone in pit lane now. It's a whole new format, and we've all got to get our heads around it, and remains to be seen what happens in the battles.
It's time for round one of the 2025 D1NZ New Zealand Drifting Championship at Taupo Motorsport Park for day two. We are on the traditional reverse layout, and the lead line will be in the right lane off the start gate. Judges will be looking for the lead car to hold a wide line approach all the way through initiation. Be careful not to cross the blend line on approach to full throttle outside zone 1. There are some big penalties for this weekend. Cars need to be within 300 millimeters of the white lines on these outer zones, but there will be big deductions for crossing those white lines and creating wheel drops. The ripple strips here on the reverse layout are very hard on the cars, and they are off the ideal line. So again, there will be penalties for the lead car trying to use these ripple strips during the battles. One transition zone, 4 outside zones, and 1 final inside apex make up the scoring layout for round one. Keeping an eye on those zones will be our new judges lineup for the season. Matt Kwok is back in the D1NZ. He's done plenty of laps around here and will take the seat as our line and lead judge for 2025. Australian driver and international guest Benki Bruin joins us this weekend, scoring for Angle and our chase runs during the battles. He's done plenty of wheel work with Drift Japan over the 25 years experience he has in motorsport. Our final judge crossing the hallway from commentary last year is Mr. Tony G. Tony Gallagher, bringing loads of experience from racing in the New Zealand Speedway circuit, as well as a team manager driving and judging drifting events around New Zealand.
Now we had to balance things out. We've got 2 Kiwi judges, and joining us on the panel this year as well, all the way from Australia, businessman, entrepreneur, sim racer, driver Benki Bruin. Welcome, Benki, to New Zealand.
Thank you very much, mate. I love New Zealand. Used to live here. It's one of my favourite places in the world.
Oh, so positive, so positive. Obviously, New Zealand is better than Australia, but look, you've come in as the judge who has promised brutally honest feedback.
100%. It's the one thing that I wanted as a driver out of judges, was just 100% honest, brutal feedback. And if you set your criteria, stick to it. Yeah, don't go changing things. Just do exactly what you've written in the book, and that way you can give that compounded feedback to the drivers, and you know inside your heart that you've done the right thing.
All right, and I heard you say that there were a lot of drivers in qualifying who were right on that 99 mark, only to put a tyre off and get a 0.
Yeah, so there was guys that had insane runs, and then, you know, we've got a cumulative point system at the moment for dirt drops. If you have one off, another off, that is a 0. And unfortunately, some of these guys have just been doing that. They've also been completely ignoring one of our most important rules and losing 20 points right from the start. So,
all right.
You know.
So zeros aren't going to help you win prizes. And the big prize, of course, this year, along with the 10 Tools Toolkit looking resplendent behind me, is the Drift Tours Japan prize pack. Let's take a look at what both our Pro Sport and our Pro winner are going to receive for the 2025 season.
We're in Japan and we're on tour.
And joining me now from Drift Japan Tours, Ben Odges, also driving this weekend. Ben, tell us a little bit from a real-world perspective. What do the drivers expect as they enter the wonderful world of Japanese drifting?
Yes, so obviously I've come over from Australia, co-owner of Drift Japan Tours. Myself and Benki own it. And we really wanted to come to New Zealand and showcase kind of what we do on tour and trying to get as many eyes as we can on Drift Japan Tours and try and get people to come and have fun with us. It's all about fun. It's 10 days on tour. You go to 3 track days, iconic tracks. Got Mayhan, Bihoku, TKL, everything included. Flights, transfers, the whole lot. The tolls, the fuel, the tyres. You don't have to lift a finger. You get in the car with us. We go have fun.
Finger Dan, who he just quietly snuck into the venue yesterday. We weren't expecting to see him, but Castrol have backed him for the season. And here he is, Finger Dan, the 4-time national drifting champion, behind the wheel of the RTR Mustang with the Coyote underneath the bonnet, hitting 900 odd horsepower. Finger Dan's car just carries so much angle. It's got to be quite unnerving to try and chase it from a chase driver's perspective. His finger winds so much to lock, but then it just goes again, right? Potros, though, he is in there. He is putting on a great show. Put your hands together at the venue for Sean Potros. This is what you were talking about, Kenny. Finger Dan, the 4-time champion. I think a relaxed Finger Dan and one that doesn't care.
And certainly didn't care about the smoke through the transition there, but what a lead run here so far from Sean Potros, opening the door for Finger to get on the door. Sean Potros, Finger Dan. Sean, oh no!
Potros! Oh, did he hear that coyote howling?
Fantastic start to the season for you.
Yeah, felt really good in the car yesterday, P1, and just straight into it. And Sean, we've met quite a few times in round 1, and normally it's at the final end. So I knew it was going to be a pretty tough battle, and we had to push it hard.
Oh, it was a good battle. Just ran out of tyre. That's I guess the game we're playing this year, the controlled tyres. So big change going from Valinos to these Ignovas. So hard to do 2 laps.
So we'll hear the big RB spool up under the right foot of Dave Stedman. I think it's a 3.2 with a giant turbo on the side of it. He is getting down to his work nice and early. Roddy Knowles, good job out front. Shortcut maybe there from Dave Stedman, trying to put the pressure on Roddy, and then transitions early, and then Dave Stedman will try and... Dave Stedman! He will be frustrated with that.
The car up but not lose the angle. That was a fast run from both of these guys. So
Dave Stedman gets the call. Sam West from the team RHP. Sam West, did he start out really wide here, or was that just the camera angle? There is Connor Halligan, emerges through the space. The same thing for Halligan again. He's had to fight that front end again. It just wants to straighten up on him. And it is Connor Halligan leading away with Sam West in the chase position. Here, let's see what happens as Connor Halligan tries to initiate into the section, gets in there nicely on 1, gets out to number 2. That's where Connor Halligan's had that. He's got it sorted this time. Just that little bit faster. I think the car's a little bit more settled. He's got it dialed this time, Connor Halligan.
He was a bit conservative on angle through the first half of the section. He's dialed a bit more onto it through these last scoring zones. So I'm wondering if that was trying to achieve a bit more car pace out of it.
Nick's enjoying himself, isn't he? He's having a good time down there in pit lane. It is Mr. West who gets the call. Sam West goes through.
There we go, boy.
Oh, I just love driving with Connor. He's a good mate, and first time we've driven together with no contact, so that was a bit nice, but he's been having car dramas, and so it was good to get a lap with him, and I'm stoked.
Really cool to be able to battle your teammate like that, eh?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's always fun battling Sam. Like he said, I think it's the first time we haven't actually hit each other, so that's pretty funny. We're off to a good start, to be honest, for the season.
Hawke's Bay lad Adam Whitehead, HBFKNA, is all day apparently from the Adam Whitehead camp. Oh no, Adam Whitehead.
I think he just jinxed it.
That was 100% me.
He's going to have to try recover something out of this. Was that 2 wheels off for Adam Whitehead out of the lead?
There it is. James McManaway gets the call, and it'll be.
The barn fine's working, mate.
Mate, we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing, and we're not doing anything.
It looked like you had a lock-up on your first run.
I had a lot of issues going on. I think I left the talent in the pit, so I'm just going to go back and try and pick it up, load it in the car, and come back out for the next round.
And Adam, mate, you said it all you could out there, but you just pushed it a little bit far, eh?
Yeah, that was it. I just pushed it a little bit too far, dropped the dirt, and I knew instantly. I was like, oh man, the lead lap's over. So I just put it all on the door on the chase run, but yeah, just had to do as much as I could.
Michael Thorley, a former Pro Sport champion, NZ with GT radial strapped to the rears, being hunted down by Kurt Blackie in the RHP V8 powered GT86.
Yeah, we saw Kurt Blackie take an interesting approach to his bypass, where he dropped the wheel off and blew the rear bumper off it, but he's put the car back together now, tucked into the chase position here, putting some pressure on the NZ sponsored machine of Michael Thorley. Michael Thorley with an adjustment there just going into that last section. Kenny, I wonder if that's checked up the momentum of Kurt Blackie there. Kurt Blackie gets the call. It is Kurt Blackie and Wolfie going through.
A lot of work into the car in the off-season. It's obviously paid off for you.
Yeah, it's been a pretty big off-season. We've had a couple years of real bad luck with this car. So hopefully my luck's changed.
Into the 16, obviously we've still got tomorrow as well, so good points on offer for you.
Yeah, for sure. We want to get to that pointy end of the points. So yeah, it's a good start.
Just not your day today, mate.
It's not the run we wanted for the first round, but the car's feeling good. Just the driver is kind of letting it down.
All right, we're into Adam Davies and Luke Fink. I believe this is a one more time, Kenny, so we have to get a decision out of this one. Was there a little puff of dirt just there?
I was hoping that we'd hear a bit more of the throttle use off the entry, but we've got the noise back in our ears as we come on through to the end of the section. The OMT run.
Yeah, so we have to have a decision out of this one, don't we? There we go with Fink in the lead, and he will initiate a little shift there. See he's not quite. Where did Adam go?
He's walked it off the initiation. Something's happened. He's parked the car. Luke Fink is just flying away. He's trying to catch back up now. Look, diving down into the rear quarter, working the wheel. You see his hands working the wheel, trying to get up onto the car, but something has gone completely wrong for Adam Davies.
It fell out of boost and it goes onto two rotors, and so I had no power there. I had to give it a big clutch dump and to get it back on power, and it's just by that, Luke's already gone. He's there, so annoying. But anyway, I could have had him.
Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, it's right. 3 for 3. 3 for 3 next time.
There's that rivalry we were talking about, Kenny. Luke Fink just not afraid to get the old wooden spoon out there.
So Adam Davies knocked out Luke Fink through to the top 8.
Kenny, look at this. We talked about this earlier yesterday. Brodie Mayer is so fast off the line. 1,000 horsepower at his disposal. 2.4 litre SR20 Nissan motor. 45 pounds of boost. And he is throwing the gauntlet straight away at the VIP Trusses entry. And he is just gapping. He is smoking. He is blazing out those tyres. The Drift League boss from Tasmania is here to prove a point. He didn't like what happened last time he was here, and Brodie Mayer is there 2.4 just singing, and the man from the South Island had no answer.
Big international battle about to unfold right in front of us. Who have we got, Warren?
Yeah, how cool is this for D1NZ? Jeff Jones out of California against Ben Odgers from Australia, the man behind Drift Japan Tours. Jeff Jones spinning wheels this weekend for the JDM racing team. He is behind the wheel of the 1,000 horsepower turbocharged LS 180SX, and Benny Odgers in his 2JZ S15. Let's see how this shakes out, Kenny. The first time we saw Odgers, he was in the lead first, so this is going to be a real challenge for him, trying to catch up with Jeff Jones, who, despite not having a lot of laps in a right-hand drive car, has been pretty fast this weekend and settled in really quickly, just showing how good a talent he is behind the wheel. Ben Odgers doing a good job here, trying to hang. Oh, is he going to hit him? No! Surge right up onto Jeff Jones's car. Jeff Jones stays in it. Jeff Jones has given Ben Odgers that opportunity there with a great lead run, and Benny Odgers delivers in chase.
So, mate, what actually happened on your lead?
Oh my God. Well, on initiation, I wasn't prepared for the amount of dirt that was going to be on Outer Zone 1. So I didn't know where the track ended and where the dirt began. So it was just like all fluff of dirt through there. And then switching back into the rest of it, you know, just kind of letting muscle memory take over of not being a right-hand drive car. So pretty stoked to get through it. My first right-hand drive win. And I'm not going to take it away from Ben. I actually followed you in practice, so thank you for that. It was the best chase run I had. It was the only good one that I had, and it's freaking awesome, so thank you for that.
Kurt, now, that's interesting. Now, Kurt, I feel like Kurt went to initiate there, and then James was still where he wanted to be.
Kurt Blackie trying to hunt him down.
Yeah, Kurt Blackie's brought the aggression to this battle here. He probably knows, I think, that he's got an advantage, but no! He's
don't go
past.
too far. Don't go too far past the 8
Dial it back, dial it back.
Oh, he's really trying to push him across the finish line. Kurt Blackie.
Okay.
The fans are loving that here at the track. And we got some evidence.
Kurt.
Lovely.
Okay, you need to don't stop taking driving advice from Sam West. Dial it back to 105%.
Oh,
the
the
call is
anticipation.
McManaway.
Wow. James McManaway gets the win.
He really tried to send a message there, didn't he?
Well, he did. I got him last time at Bay Park, so it's only fair, right?
Kurt, that was pretty cool there, mate. You really sent a message to him, didn't you?
Yeah, had to stick it to the boss man, eh? You know, but I had to give it to him, you know. Yeah, it's only a good thing to do.
He's driving out of his skin today.
Yeah, he is. Bloody hell, he stepped up his game.
Well, this is RHP versus JDM again, so it's the same two teams again head-to-head. We know that Mr. Fink has an advantage at the moment. We know that he's battling some car issues with some limit cuts related to temperature and some other bits and pieces. Probably a little bit easier to drive the car in the lead position, right? Because you're not sucking that hot air in from the car that you're following. So Mr. Fink doing Fink things out front, and Sam West really with no answer there, Kenny. And there is the call in favour of Luke Fink. Luke Fink through to the top four. So might have appeared on camera.
Do you see that? You see that Finger Dan just held that back and now has really capitalised on it through the midsection. Dave Steedman though, clawing some car pace back. Look at Finger on the assault. He is trying to hunt down Dave Steedman and he's right on the door of the Hydrolink S14.
Oh, Dave Steedman. Dave Steedman gets the call over Finger Dan.
Dave, mate, that's pretty exciting.
Oh, super exciting. Still not super tidy. I need to tidy things up a bit more, but hey, to beat Daniel.
Every time you guys battle, though, it's like this.
Yeah, exactly. I think maybe I've beaten him once ever, so I'm pretty stoked to go through.
SR Plenty versus the LS V8 of Jeff Jones out in front.
Sings such a different song, doesn't it? The SR Plenty. No, Brody Mayer's. He's made a
done
mistake.
The same thing.
Yeah.
He's done the same thing. He's got himself crossed up into that inner apex. Not perhaps as bad. He was able to maintain the angle through it. But look at this last minute attack. This dive through the end of the section now. Up on the A pillar of Jeff Jones.
Brody Mayer goes through. So Brody Mayer will need to change tyres. So we'll have another international Kenny making his way through to the four against James McManaway.
How exciting. Hopefully we make an All-Australia final. But yeah, we're up against it here a little bit. I definitely, the front wheel alignment's definitely pretty out after the contact with Jeff. We obviously can't fix it. But anyway, we're just going to send it as is and hopefully we make it through to Luke in the final.
All right, Dave Steedman will have the lead with Luke Fink in the chase position for JDM Mimico Hydrolink versus the JDM Monsters, RB32. Dave Steedman, now that was a weird start from Dave. We'll have to take a look at the replay, but Dave Steedman started out really wide there, Kenny, almost on the green there, and I wonder if he's put himself at a disadvantage right from the start there, because I don't know that the judges wanted you that far out right at the start. Luke Fink maintaining proximity here, and he will come down to the inside there and close up on Dave Steedman. These guys are looking for a place in the first and second place battle.
Battling for a spot in the final.
Dave Steedman got to come back and attack now. Is Luke Fink going to run right up to the outside? Here is Steedman emerging through the smoke. Dave Steedman will close up into the door. Dave Steedman with a massive steering input there had to wind it back almost straight to try and close up the proximity. And Luke Fink goes through. Luke Fink locks himself into the final.
Yeah, I got a little bit lost there in the smoke, so I just tried to be as saucy as I could in the lead. Whatever Russ is doing on the computer there, she's not cutting anymore, so I'm real happy. She's still getting hot, but we'll just ignore that, eh?
He's going to have a workout here to hang with Brody Mayer. The barn find is holding its own, but that is definitely one of the faster cars out there, the Drift League Tasmania boss. And James, you can see, wanted to be right there with Brody Mayer on initiation. Mayer smashes it and then heads out wide to zone 2. Gets through zone 3, tucks the nose down into 4. Transit. Oh, Brody Mayer has a steering input there and it went to go straight again, Kenny. It's that same thing we saw from Brody having to fight the car again. He's created a big gap over James McManaway, but that's certainly far from a tidy run in the lead from Brody Mayer. What will Brody do here? Because I feel like Brody knows he's got the faster car, so he didn't give it that big kick that he did against Jeff Jones. Brody's very flat through there. I think he's just trying he's almost trying not to hit McManaway.
I think he might have been down a gear than what we would normally run and then chopped another gear as we wound up the power, but a bit of a correction there to try and hang with the 32, and he's got to be careful not to get too far up there.
That car is just so fast, isn't it?
It's just incredible. Like, there's we're in what we're in, and it was just impossible to keep up.
I mean, mate, but this is great for you. I mean, top 4 finish.
Yeah, no, I'm certainly not complaining, put it that way.
Well, here it is, the first final of the season for season 25, round 1, brought to you by 10 Tools of the D1NZ National Drifting Championship for 20. Oh, now Brody Mayer has gone off the side of the track. That is a weird way to kick things off, but he gets back into it. Brody Mayer initiates on the loud pedal, and Fink has had a problem there. It didn't look like the car went when he wanted it to go. Maybe that car has finally cried enough. Is he going to hold that on the track? Yes, he pulls it up, but Mayer driving away out front there. This is not the proximity we expected out of this battle, Kenny.
Brody was real shallow on that inner ripple strip.
Here we go, we're underway for the final time potentially here at the D1NZ it is. Oh, Brody Mayer! Brody Mayer off the track.
Big dramas for the chase car. Luke Fink may not have...
Oh, Luke Fink off the track!
Oh,
no!
Massive dramas. Luke Fink in the final.
And I will now tell you who the winner of round 1 of the D1NZ National Drifting Championship is. Brody Mayer! Brody Mayer goes position number 1, which means Luke Fink is home in 2nd place. So James McManaway in 4th, Dave Steedman in 3rd, Luke Fink in 2nd, and your winner for round number 1, it is Brody Mayer from Tasmania.
We both were garbage in the final, so I'm sorry we couldn't put on a better show. Both cars are very hurt. We've got some work to do tonight.
Big shout out to the Halligans for putting in so much effort, picking my car up. I couldn't have done it without them. That probably was the worst final battle ever. But what the good thing is, we get to do it all again tomorrow. So I'm going to finish it here. Hopefully we see the final battle again tomorrow, Luke, and we'll tidy it up.